All right, Chris, take us away. Oh, Chris, we can't hear you. Are you muted? Okay, well, while Chris figures that out, anyways, I just want to welcome everybody to the TEDxStJohns volunteer information session. Chris McDonald's got the pirate hat on, was supposed to be hosting this for us today, but he's mute. So, unfortunately, he'll just be a fun observer. We're holding this call today just to give everybody some information about the different volunteer opportunities we have with TEDxStJohns this year. A little bit of background. TEDxStJohns, we're an independently organized TEDx event, the largest one in St. John's and Atlantic, Canada right now. Our event this year is coming up on June 14th in the evening. Our theme for this year is have, which is very exciting. So we're questioning what it means to have. As some of you may know, today we announced our speakers, which is very exciting. We have, yes, cheers, yes, we're very excited. So we have 8 fantastic speakers. I'll just name them off really quickly. We have Dr. Andrew Fury and Dr. Natalie Bridger. Also have Kathy Bennett. She's a local businesswoman. We have Leah Eichler from Toronto. She's founded Feminomics, as well as Leah Scary from Halifax. She was a co-founder of a crowdfunding site called Pursuit. Mike Wall has some men's health tips for us. And Jesse Sterling has some personal wellness.
We're not going to reveal. Sarah, I can't reveal.
Oh, I can't reveal. Okay. We have Jesse Sterling as well, and we have Ryan Murphy, who is a local guy. So we're very excited about our speakers, and because we just announced them all today, we want to kind of also start recruiting volunteers today, which is very exciting. So we're here tonight to talk to you kind of about the different volunteer opportunities we have available with TEDxStJohns this year. So we'll all go around the table and talk about different roles we have within each department. So why don't we start with Jennifer, our Director of Programming.
Sure. We had a fantastic group of volunteers last year. I wanted to start and say people were dedicated. The show went off without a hitch. So the idea is to recruit some of the best people in the city to make that happen again. We will be asking some of our past volunteers back, but of course the show grows, so we need extra hands, and also some people are not available this year for us, depending on the date or where they are. So yeah, I've got a couple of needs for programming. The one thing I will say about the programming committee of volunteers is that, unlike most of the others, volunteers won't get to actually watch the show. So we're going to need people that are a little bit selfless and give up the ability to watch the show in its entirety live and maybe hold out for the videos afterwards. That being said, if there are people out there that are still interested in working with these fantastic speakers, and after all, you could see their talk, or you could spend the whole evening with them. You know, what's a 10-minute talk versus 4 hours hanging out with them in the green room? The 2 needs I have this year are for someone who is very skilled in relaxation, maybe a massage therapist or an esthetician. We won't have a massage table or anything as elaborate as that. But as you can imagine, speaking as a TEDx speaker, you can get very, very stressed. So someone that can maybe provide a little shoulder massage or a hand massage and some soothing words before someone goes on. The second one would be someone to do kind of a look at the speakers in terms of hair and makeup before they go on. Again, we're not doing some elaborate stage makeup, but a little bit of powder, a little bit of blush or rouge, and just a final look so that they can go on there feeling like they look their best.
Perfect. Well, that sounds great, Jennifer. So those are her volunteer needs for programming. And just to mention that, it's good Jen's very upfront that her volunteers especially will be so hands-on backstage they probably won't get to watch the show. Not all of our volunteer opportunities are like that, but the ones that are, we'll be very clear with you about upfront. So we're not going to We're not going to mislead you in any way. VK, do you want to talk about some of the volunteers you have now? VK is our Director of Operations and is executing everything day of.
Okay, thanks, Sarah. I have lots of opportunities for those who are hoping to get involved. I'm especially looking for really outgoing, passionate, and enthusiastic volunteers. And particularly the main thing for the volunteers I'm looking for are the ability to just approach a stranger and engage in conversation and really promote that within the attendees of our event. So no matter what your position, I really hope that you'll be able to engage the community. Some examples of the positions are greeters, the registration desk, ushers, security, set up and tear down, and we're going to have a few community engagement activities within the breaks of our event, and those positions will become available as our planning goes forward. So those is a very long list. If you're looking to get involved, you don't have to be particularly skilled in anything, just really enthusiastic, a lot of enthusiasm, and love to have you on board.
Perfect. Well, that's fantastic. And I think especially like VK said, she has a lot of different positions. Her stuff is very much day of, and perhaps a little bit the day before. So we'll actually have a full list kind of some of those positions up hopefully sometime next week. So if there's anything that particularly interests you, you can reach out that way and follow up that way. Elsa, how about you tell us about your volunteer needs? Elsa is the Director of Production, so she has got a big task on her hands the day of the show.
Yeah, so the people that I need, well, basically we need to make the event look as good as possible. Something, you know, that'll really high production value, and this is on the day and after as well. So a couple of the volunteers I need specific skill sets. For example, I will need a stage manager. I'll need a projectionist. I'll need 2 camera operators, potentially more. I'll need a couple of production assistants. And afterwards, I would also need potentially an editor. So we want to make the event look really good on the day, but we also want to make it look really good when we upload the videos.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Yeah, so you have some day of and some day after type stuff going on. So again, Elsa will probably have a few specific skills she's looking for, so we'll try to get that up online as well. I probably should have introduced myself at the beginning, but I'll do it now. I'm the Director of Marketing and PR. My name's Sarah Murphy. Chris is my Assistant Director. He was supposed to host this. I'm pointing to him as if he's in the corner, but he is on the screen. In terms of my volunteer needs this year, I already do have a fantastic group of volunteers, and I'm looking for more. A couple of very specific people. Mine are mostly, the volunteers I need are very much in advance of the event. One that I need is super specific, is I need a handyman. I need somebody who can make me a giant X, yes, a handyman, a giant X out of wood, and somebody who can paint.
Let's say
or handy woman.
Yeah, or a handy woman, yes. A handy person is what I need. I need a handy person who's able to use a saw and a paintbrush and make me a giant X. So if that's you, then please get in touch. I also am always looking for graphic designers. Anybody with Photoshop skills particularly, please get in touch. The more the merrier. We could always use a couple more graphic designers to help us with such things as making the program, making the on-screen slideshows and presentations, and such things like that, and even just helping us design posters and things like that. If there's anybody out there with motion graphic skills or video editors, would also love to have you involved. So please get in touch if that's you. And anyone else who's really kind of engaged with social media and wants to help out, we have a lot of campaigns coming up, one a week until the final event. Oh, Chris, I think your microphone's back on. So if you are enthusiastic about social media and you'd really like to lend a hand that way with TEDxStJohns, we have a great online following. We just gathered about 50 new followers today after announcing speakers, so that's very exciting. So we're always looking for more help with that, and we're always looking for new ideas. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now, in terms of how you get in touch with us, yay! If you are interested in volunteering, what we would kind of recommend you do is go online to our website, TEDxStJohns.com, and click on the volunteer tab. And there is a form that you can fill out and sign up with us through MailChimp. Now, the only thing to be careful is once you log in, and once you sign up, MailChimp is going to send you an email, and they're going to ask you to confirm your subscription. So make sure you check your email, look for that little email from MailChimp, open it up, and press confirm. And then we will have you on our volunteer list. And you're always welcome to reach out to any of us directly if you have a specific skill set and you just want to contact us right away. And all of our email addresses are available online. So go to the website and get in touch with us that way, TEDxStJohns.com.
Sarah, what are we doing about volunteers that were with us last year? Are we asking that they reach out to us, or will we be reaching out to them closer to the show?
We'll be reaching out to any of our volunteers from last year and just asking them to reconfirm their interest if they are still in town, if they're interested in volunteering with us again this year. So we will reach out. We'll send an email, so as long as you're on the email list. If you were not on our email list last year, we do recommend that you, again, sign up as a volunteer on the website so that we have a way to get in touch with you. Yeah. Does anybody else have anything they want to let everybody know before we sign off? No? We're good? All right. Well, thank you for everybody's watching, and we hope that you'll be able to get out and help us out this year, and we look forward to volunteering with you. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye, guys.